Chapter number 8, Subpara 8.3, Science in Ancient India, page number 118. In this chapter, I intend to discuss about the science or culture of science in our ancient India. You know, our country India has a glorious past in the field of science. Then at first we have to know or explain the word science. In your textbook or according to the textbook which you are reading, the word science means to acquire knowledge through some special means. The term technology means to apply much scientific knowledge is required for application in our daily lives. For instance, to construct a house or need to apply the knowledge of geometry. Therefore, construction of a house forms part of technology. Science and technology are connected with society. Different societies need different levels of science and technology. For example, if the people in a particular society did not know the use of metals, metallurgical sciences should have no relevance to the society. We have already learned about the cultivation of science and technology in Harappan and Vedic civilization or society. So, the most important things in the exercise of science and technology, that is medical science. And in the field of medical science, we have pauses or we have a glorious past that already I have mentioned. And there is different medicines and types of surgery in later Vedic age and Vedic or Buddhist literature. Already you have heard Charak and Charak Samhita mention almost 700 medicinal plants and discusses different aspects of diseases. It also dwells on how an ideal hospital should be equipped. Surgeons of the period are very deft in joining broken bones or noses, putting together a severed. Sushruta was famous in his particular fields. In which field? Already surgical science or medical science, and Sushruta introduced first surgery in India in the field of medical science or treatments. Problems appeared in the cultivation of medical science due to the intense caste distinction. It was said that only by performing good deeds in an earlier birth was it possible to be free from diseases in the present birth. Such statements contradicted medical sciences. So, moreover, to the physicians, whether a patient was a Brahmin or a Shudra hardly mattered. Thus, conflicts arose between medical science and traditions of Varnashram. What is Varnashram? Already you have know. In ancient India, astronomy, mathematics, and astrology had been studied together for a long time. Jains and Buddhists also practiced mathematics, and a number of discussions on the subject are found in their religious texts. To the Buddhist, mathematics consisted of arithmetic, algebra, and geometry. This was what was known to Jains as Sankhyayon. In those times, the study of mathematics was considered to occupy a prestigious place in education. Both Mahavira and Gautama had engaged with mathematics. The famous Buddhist scholar Nagarjuna of 1st century AD was a mathematician. In Gupta period, there was remarkable advancement in the field of astronomy and mathematics. However, astronomy was a large extent of purpose of astrological predictions. Aryabhatta had elevated mathematics to the level of a separate discipline. In his work, Aryabhatiya had mainly discussed the stars and planets and mathematics as well. It was in his book that he used the concept of zero. And the invention of zero is a milestone for exercise mathematics and numbering system. And so another scientist or disciplines have exercised in science, particularly medical science, and some important mathematicians also exercised mathematics with the help of astronomy and astrophysics. This is a glorious past of our India in the field of medical science and exercising of science and technology. In our textbook, 122 page, 8.4 subpara, heading of the para is Earth in ancient Indian subcontinents. Earth. Already, when we read different pairs of kingdoms like Gupta, Mauryan Empire, Shungo, Satvahana, some cultural and arts or activity of arts or type of arts that already I have tell you. So I would not like to discuss in details. Just I would like to mention to you that the arts in ancient subcontinents was flourished from the beginning of our Indian subcontinents. When you read Mauryan Empire, when you read Gupta age, we have found that some arts and so many activity of arts or craftsmanship. One of the best specimens of Mauryan art are the Ashokan's pillar. At times, inscriptions used to engraved on the pillars. The pillars are made of single block of stone, and this type of pillars at the reign of Ashoka is a great historical evidence for the study of our history. And when we read Indus Valley civilization had so many historical evidence, and we have made our history with the help of such type of historical evidences. In the Shunga and Kanha and Satavahana arts, then the sculpture of post-Mauryan periods was made with both stone and terracotta. The art of this period was not entirely dependent on the patronage of the ruling classes. Under the Shunga, Kushana and Satavahanas, there was considerable reflection of the lives of ordinary people on works of art. Art had also retained close ties with religious themes and ideals. Of this, the best examples are those of stupa, chaitya, and vihara. These are related to the Jainism and Buddhism, you know. And mainly these are the main cultural activities, and the cultivation of art in Gupta and Pallava age. This is the most important factors in the field of study of Indian history. The tradition of building stupas and chaityas continued in Gupta period. The temples are built of stone or bricks. Dashavatara temple of Devghar is a famous example of stone temple. There was also a tradition of constructing rock-cut temples. On such temple, which is chariot-like structure that is called Ratha Mandir, was built during the Pallava period at Mahabalipuram. The close link between Gupta art and religion was very prominent. Images of different gods and goddesses were engraved on the wall of the temples of Gupta and Pallava periods. And different type of color have been used, and in the most remarkable specimens of Gupta art are the sculpture and painting of the rock-cut Ajanta caves in central India. Different species of plants and human figures are depicted in these paintings. Different kinds of colors are used in the Ajanta caves painting. These colors are made of variety stone, earth and plants components. Besides Ajanta, a number of paintings have also been found in the Ellora and Vag caves. And in this chapter, already you have know the Chandraketur god. This is archaeological ruins of Chandraketur god of ancient Bengal have been found in Barachampa or Berchampa in the district of 24th Chabbish Parganas, north of present day West Bengal. And this was produced during the Pallava and Sena periods. Okay, this is all, and no, we have no need to discuss